Hello again. We introduced the letter G in this lesson, and we're going to be including it in the words we are writing, as well as the short and long vowel sounds that we have covered so far. Here are the words that were covered in section 1. Take a look at them and decide whether or not you are going to go back and do the reading words 1 and the writing words 1. Especially think about when you see these two consonants together, an N and a G. What sound do you say when you see them? And what's the prompt for when you're writing? If you hear you might like to go back and take a look. We also had a new strategy word, and it's another little word that is written like a syllable. Go. You might recognise this actor. You might have seen him playing Dumbledore. We're going to be writing his surname, his second name, Gambon. Have a think. How many syllables can you hear in Gambon? Chin tap, clap, or maybe tap the table. Gambon. Yep, there were 2. So I'm going to write 2 lines so that I can think about the sounds I can hear in those 2 syllables. Gam, I could hear G. A short vowel sound, and And my mouth is closed when I say that. Then I could hear bon, b, o, n. And that time my mouth was open. So I had a short vowel sound closed in by a consonant in the first syllable and in the second syllable. Let's have a go at writing it. Gambon. We start with a capital because it's a name. G is G. And then am. And my mouth was closed. I needed an M. And right at the end, N. My mouth was open, so I needed the letter N. How did you get on? It's quite straightforward, this letter pattern, because we can hear all of the sounds. Oh, we have not apple, but a little creature here. It's a maggot. And we're going to write that word, maggot. How many syllables can we hear? Maggot. 2. So I'm going to draw my 2 lines. Maggot. But here I'm going to give you a spelling language because the way we actually say it isn't very helpful. How about maggot? Well, I can hear I can hear a short vowel sound, and I can hear g. Then in got, I can hear g, o, and t. a short vowel in both of those syllables. Mag-got. But maggot is the way we would usually say it. Let's have a go at writing it. Is M. G. Oh, we're having a double G. One of those letters was in the first syllable and one was in the second syllable when we used spelling language. Sometimes that can be really helpful. But for the next word, all I'm going to say is that it has the same syllable pattern. Gossip. Not a very kind thing to do sometimes. Gossip. Have a go at writing it. I can hear G, O, S, ip, gossip. But because I know that it had this pattern, I knew to put a double S. And when I look at it, to read it back and check, I can see it needed a double S. One to tell me the sound and one to keep the vowel sound short. Same with maggot. One tells me the sound we say, one keeps the vowel short. Here's our next word. Toga. How many syllables? Toga. Well, I can hear 2, so I'm going to draw my lines. Whoops, a daisy. Toga. Tends to be what we say. I'm going to give you a spelling language. Toga. Okay. So, I can hear T. And I could hear O right at the end of the syllable. Then I could hear G and A, a short vowel sound. Which letters will I need? For my open syllable. And then, well, this isn't really a closed syllable. It is a short vowel sound. But that A hasn't been closed in by a consonant. It is, in fact, right at the end of the word. And sometimes that does happen. But we don't often have to worry about short vowel sounds that we hear. So, it isn't a closed syllable. It is the vowel sound A at the end of a word. I need, and you've spotted it, an O for the sound O at the end of a syllable, and I needed the letter A for the sound A. Well, we could hear A in our spelling language, but if we say the word we usually say, it would be toga, and that's really quite confusing. We'll talk more about that in the next lesson. For now, well done on writing toga. Here's our next image. Wow, look at those gaping mouths. That's the word we'd use, gaping. If a mouth was open really wide. How many syllables? 2 again. We can hear gay and we could hear ping. So, let's write the sounds. G, A, P, I, a short vowel sound, ng. I can only hear one, ng, but my tongue is at the back of my mouth. I have an open syllable and I have a closed syllable by that sound with the tongue at the back of my mouth. Now that tongue right at the back of my mouth tells me I've got to think about this when I write the letters I need. Gay, ping. Did you spot it? Gay was an open syllable. Ping, I could hear And that means I need an N and a G. Okay. Here's our reminder for adding suffix ing. If we have a short vowel sound, we need a double wall before we add suffix ing. Sting. Yep, there's a short vowel sound, there's an N and there's a G. So we just add. Go. Well, there isn't a short vowel sound, so I don't have to worry. I just add. Nag. There is a short vowel sound and there is only one consonant, so I double that consonant and add suffix ing. Pass. There's a short vowel sound. There is a double consonant. I just add. Camp. There's a short vowel sound. There are two consonants. I just add. Pin. Short vowel sound. One consonant. I double that consonant and then add ing. Scoop. It isn't a short vowel sound, so even though there is only one consonant, I just add, because it isn't a short vowel sound. How did you get on? We will be doing more about using the suffix ing. So don't worry if you're still feeling a little confused. Thank you for joining me, and well done.